Hello my lovely Libras, and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be your 12-12 portal reading for the month of December. We are going into the 12-12 portal on December 12th, and we are also experiencing a new moon on December 12th, followed by Mercury in retrograde on December 13th, the winter solstice on December 21st, moving into the new year. So let's see what messages Spirit has for you as you move through this 12-12 portal. It says success that comes from objective compromise, self-control, patience, forgiving, and healing energy. So you have the Temperance card here, which talks about patience. And as we are moving into this new moon on the 12th, the 12-12 portal, the 12-12 portal talks about a compassionate, forgiving, gracious review of the past. This is the season where you take inventory, and we know this as we're moving into this new year where people start to make their resolutions. You take inventory of what you have accomplished, what you have experienced, and you take the lessons from that. You give gratitude for those lessons and new beginnings. So you have this Ten of Swords here, which means something has ended and you are entering a new cycle, which is exactly what this new moon represents, exactly what this 12-12 portal represents, exactly what you moving into the new year represents. Now, the new moon, the Mercury retrograde and the 12-12 portal energy go from December 12th to December 30th. And like I said, from there, we move into a new year. So this season, this portal, this new moon, all of this is about moving into this new cycle, but taking a different perspective as you do so. So the Ten of Swords said that a situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. So you have two cards here that talk about forgiving and healing energy, moving forward, and like I said, taking this introspect about what you have experienced and what you have learned from those experiences as you move into this new cycle of your life, okay? All right. Eight of Wands, communication. Rapid communication coming in. A great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. And this communication could be about these new opportunities that this says, that new opportunities for happiness will now follow. So it could talk about communication with these new opportunities, but it could also be talking about divine communication from the spirit world to you, from your higher self to you, from yourself to you. So as you're taking this look within, what are you communicating to yourself? Are you communicating gratitude for what you've learned, gratitude for how you've grown? Or are you in your mind creating self-fulfilling prophecies in negative ways? And we don't want to do that, because as you're moving into this new season, new cycle, new year, you want to produce the outcomes that you want. And that starts with how you think about yourself, what you think about yourself and your situation. Because you are moving Nine of Pentacles. So I think this communication is talking about these new opportunities. Like I said, 9 is the ending of a cycle. 10 means you're already in a new cycle. So Spirit is like, whatever you have been dealing with, this cycle, this year is ending for you. How do you want to move forward? How do you want to move forward? Because you have this Nine of Pentacles here. So you're grounded, fine. And then the Nine of Pentacles often talks about somebody who is single, who is stable, who is secure in who they are. They're financially okay, but they're also secure in who they are mentally and emotionally and all of that stuff. So you have your dreams are fulfilled, hard work leads to great success, a love for the beautiful things in life. This is a card of contentment with who I am, how far I've come. And this is exactly where you want to be when you move into the new moon and through this 12-12 portal on Tuesday. You want to have your mind aligned with where you are going, who you are becoming, what you desire to see made manifest in your life as you move forward. And let's get a few more. Let's see. But I definitely think there's some communication coming in about these new opportunities. And then you have this Temperance card here, like I said, too, which is about, and it says success. That's another card of success. But it also means being patient with the process, trusting yourself on the journey, and trusting the journey itself. Okay, thank you, Archangel, Ancestral Spirit Guides. What additional message do you have for my lovely Libras as they are moving into this new cycle? The Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is somebody who feels like they are stuck. It's an illusion of entrapment. You feel like you're stuck, you feel like you're trapped, you feel like you can't move forward. But it's all a mental illusion. It's a figment of your imagination. Swords is about logic, about thoughts. This is a figment of your imagination. You have all these cards out here saying that you can move forward and you are moving forward. You just feel stuck. You think you're stuck. That's why, like I said, this Temperance card is speaking to being patient with yourself along this journey in the process. If we get to a space where things feel like they've come to a standstill or at a halt, that is a time for us to do just what I'm saying that you need to be doing. Take inventory. Go within. And it may be a sign from the universe that's not a no. And sometimes when the universe says no, when God says no, it doesn't mean never. It just means stop, wait, review what you got going on, and see if there's a better way to move forward. See if there's another approach that you can take. And this card speaks to that. It says you can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. So that is why you have to take. This kind of reminds me, the way this card reads, it reminds me of hangman energy in a sense. Just from what it's saying with the verbiage wise. This is a time for you to stop, to assess, to reassess, to evaluate, to reevaluate, and see what changes need to be made as you move forward, okay? Let's get a few more. Then I'll pour from another deck and we'll get some clarifiers too. Now, Four of Wands. Four of Wands. So you have this Temperance card right underneath, like I said, the Eight of Swords falls underneath that. And right under this 10 of Swords, you have the Four of Wands. So whatever has ended has ended. You're moving into a season of celebration. Stability and celebration, which is proven here with this Nine of Pentacles too. Time for celebration, abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. And that is exactly what this Ten of Swords is talking about. That's exactly what it speaks to. So this is your progress forward. So I feel like this row up here is talking about, it is talking about the work that you have done. And in your mind here, you may feel stuck because you may not yet be seeing the fruits of your labor. But Spirit is like, it's coming. This is the best time to begin to give gratitude. Send gratitude out into the universe about, okay, I went through this heartache and heartbreak. What did I learn from it? Sit down. I'm telling y'all, sit down from now or from 12/12 until the new year and journal one thing a day. What situation you went through, whether it was a good situation, a painful situation, whatever it was, it doesn't matter if it's in love, if it's in health, if it's in finance, business, friendships. Journal one thing a day. What did this Ten of Swords type situation teach me? Would it teach me about myself? Would it teach me about others? Would it teach me about money? Would it teach me about love? Would it teach me about my spiritual connectedness to the universe? What did I learn? And why am I grateful for the experience and what it taught me? Journal that and watch what doors open up to you. Watch what doors open up, because if you're going into this new season, this new year in the energy of gratitude, Spirit is going to be this stuff right here that's coming out. This Nine of Pentacles, this Four of Wands. This is exactly what your experience is going to be in this new cycle and season in your life, because you're laying the right foundation for it. You're laying a foundation to be celebrated and to celebrate. All right? Let's see what else. Thank you, Archangel, Ancestor, Spirit Guides. What other messages do you have for my lovely Libra as they are moving through this 12/12 portal and new moon energy? I knew it. The Hangman. Going within, perspective, taking introspect, looking at these situations, assessing them, reassessing, evaluating, reevaluating them from another perspective. To say, hey, what did I learn from this? What did I get from this? Okay? It says there's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. Hangman energy here. Okay, let's see what else. And that falls under the Eight of Wands, which is about communication. That's why I said some of that communication is going to be spiritual communication. And right under this Nine of, let me see. You got two eights out here. And so far you got two nines out here. So you have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is usually talking about forward movement and standing firm on what you have created. That falls under this Nine of Pentacles. So you've come to this space where you have worked hard to get where you are. Spirit is like, don't start to slack though. As you're moving in this new season, new cycle, new year, don't get comfortable. Keep doing the work. Keep doing the spiritual work. Keep doing the physical work. Keep doing the work that you're doing. Whether it's in your relationship, whether it's with self-love with yourself, whether it's with a husband, a wife, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, whatever it is, whether it's work-related, friendship, spirits, like you have to keep putting all the work that you have put in to make yourself a success in all those areas. You have to still put that work in, but you also have to fight and stand up for what you believe in when it comes to that. Stand firm on what you have created. Don't compromise. Don't let anybody come and tear down the work that you've built. Stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. And this talks about environmental activism as well. But I think this speaks more to maintaining the momentum here, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, because this is somebody who's built a solid foundation for themselves, which is what this Four of Wands and that Nine of Pentacles represents. But it's like, don't let somebody come and destroy what you have created. And to me, sometimes I see this card as a card about boundaries too. It's like, no, I created these boundaries because I need to set these boundaries in place to get myself to a certain point in my life. So I don't need to get lax on my boundaries now. I need to stand my ground on them, okay? And we got a lot of fire energy here. So you might have fire in your chart. You might be dealing with somebody with fire in your chart. But this seems to be more about you than somebody else. I don't really see anything where somebody else is showing up here. So you have the Knight of Wands, confident, enthusiastic, courageous, and charismatic. Time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing what to do. That falls under this 14, this solutions, this temperance card, which reads solutions. And then you, like I said, you have this Eight of Swords, which is like, you can be free from this stagnancy or these stuck emotions or these feeling like you can't move forward by pursuing what you love. And that's why I feel like this is that going within. That is why that energy is here, because when you do, it opens the door for those solutions that you are looking for. And they are going to be spiritually guided. You're going to spiritually get that. That's why I think too, this ain't nothing but forward movement, Libra. This is all this is. Spirit is telling you, stay the course. Stay the course. Keep going within. Because that's what I see this Eight of Wands. I see this as communication from a spiritual level. Or from a spiritual perspective. I feel like this is higher self-communication. This is divine source communication. This is archangel communication. Because then you have the forward movement. Moving out of choppy waters. The light at the end of the tunnel. So Spirit is telling you, no, keep going. You're on the right path. You're literally on the right path. So you might not see it, you might not feel it, but Spirit is telling you, keep going. Then, like I said, you had here, forward movement. Stay determined and move forward. This is just a confirmation. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. Relocation or travel. So some of y'all might be moving to somewhere, physically moving somewhere else, but two, you could be moving internally, moving into a different space about who you are, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. You might be moving, okay, moving on from some of these situations that make you feel stuck. But yeah, this is nothing but forward movement here. You got a lot of, okay, let me see. All right, I'm just gonna get what flipped over. Yeah, so you got two that flipped over. You got the Knight of Cups, which is kind of, it can be an emotional gesture or offer from somebody. Romantic, dramatic, poetic, introspective. And that falls right under this Hangman. Committed romantic relationships, being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. And it falls under this Eight of Wands, which is a sign of communication too. So you may be getting some kind of communication in love, and you could be having a situation where you're moving forward in a relationship dynamic. Or you may, like I said, be moving on emotionally. That relocation or travel, that could be moving on to a different space emotionally too. That's why I think this came out, because it fell right under perspective, and then it says introspective. And I think that's what that talks about. And then you have the World card. This is everything coming full circle for you. And this makes sense. Like I said, we got, and this is card 21. 12/21 is the winter solstice. We got the 12/12 portal. New moon on the 12th. So this 2 and this 1, this 1 and this 2. That's a big, look at that for an angel number. Look it up and see what it says. But this is everything coming full circle. That's why I said that you start off with the going within energy. The balancing yourself out with the temperance card here. And this is the time to be taking inventory, like I said, going within. Getting a higher perspective of yourself and your experiences. Then you have this number 12 out here too. So it says a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. And I think that is the main point of this reading. You are growing spiritually and you are getting spiritual insight with this communication from the spirit realm. Now 12/12 in numerology talks about a time for expansion, review, and spiritual activation. It's usually a time when you're going through these portals, especially when you got Mercury in retrograde, to not make big life-changing decisions. But it is a time for healing, a time for introspect, a time to recenter and to realign and to prepare to be guided and shifted to a more positive place on your journey. You have to be open to it and surrender to it. That is why whatever is ending with the Ten of Swords, God is saying let it in. Spirit is saying let it in, because these doors are opening wide for you. But this is a sign from Spirit to tell you to truly take this time to go within, to connect with the divine, and to connect with your higher self, so that and then you actually had I think you had 3 cards to come out in the pre-shuffle, so I'm going to read those shortly, but I'm going to pull some more from the tarot. So yeah, I think this is definitely Spirit trying to get you to connect, to go within, and to get the insight that you need on what next steps to take and how to move forward and what this new cycle is going to look like for you as you do. All right, so you got the 3 of Wands, abundance, things look very good, have patience at this time, make long-term plans. So patience again with this Temperance card. You're being told on more than one occasion to be patient, and this abundance is being confirmed. And this is earth sign energy. So, well, no, it's 3 of Wands, it's fire energy. So you got the 3 of Wands and you got the 4 of Wands. And then you got the World card again. Coming full circle. I'm telling you, Libra, you have truly, this 10 is telling me, these 2 9s, you got this 10, you are in a new cycle. You have totally completed something here in a great way. You have no idea what work you have been doing. And sometimes we always think that work is in the physical realm. It's not always in the physical realm. Sometimes you're doing this work in your sleep, in the astral realm. You're doing it in your dream state. You're doing a lot of spiritual. And some of you may have been feeling these ascension symptoms, these spiritual awakening symptoms, where you are fatigued, you're feeling pains in your body, you have it. Your dream state is more active. You're not as interested in certain things, certain people that you were accustomed to being around. That stuff is showing as proof of expansion. Okay? And then sometimes, like with me, friends just started to disappear. You know, people just start to fall out of my life. But Spirit has been bringing more people in there who align with who I am and who I'm becoming. So we still have to give gratitude for that. We have to give gratitude for the purpose that those people served at that time. Doesn't mean that they're bad people. Doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It just means that you are ascending. You're expanding. You're elevating. So now you have to be introduced to people that complement that, because they have something now to contribute as you move forward on this journey. So let's say a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude, the path toward enlightenment. Didn't I just say all of that? You are on the path of enlightenment. This is expansion for you. This is expansion for you. So you got 12 and 21 on the board. More than one time. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. So this is just confirmation, Libra, that y'all are on the right path. You are doing the work. Spirit just saying keep moving forward. Keep doing what you are doing. You don't think you're getting it right. You don't think... Then you got the 4 of Swords. Time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. I think this reading is speaking to this meditation providing answers, because you have other cards out here about going within. This is your cue from the universe. Confirmation to get quiet, to go within. Like I said, write that journal. Journal those affirmations. Journal that gratitude. What lesson? 1 a day, 12/12 into the new year, until 1/1. What did I learn? Because 1/1 is another portal, another cycle. And then you got 1/11 too. I'm telling you, write it out. Give gratitude for it. Give gratitude, be thankful for it. What did I learn? Why am I grateful that I learned it? Why am I grateful that I had to shed those tears? Why am I grateful that that person walked away? Why am I grateful that I had that experience? Because you had it for a reason. And as I said to you guys before, these lessons we learn are not just for us. They are for us to share them with others, for us to teach them with others, to help others move forward. Okay? If we don't have those experiences, how can we help others grow? Thank you, Archangels, Ancestors, Spirit Guides. What additional messages do you have for my lovely Libras as they are moving through this new moon in this 12/12 quarter? You got the 2. You got the 2 of Wands, and it fell on the Knight of Wands. And it says, You've come into your own. New partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. This is your third card about moving forward. You're on the right path. I'm telling you, when you talk about this 9 of Pentacles here, you have done the work and you have done a great job. You don't see it for some reason. This 8 of Swords energy. You don't see it. You don't see it. But I'm telling you, Spirit is going to show you just how much they have your back. The Spirit realm is going to show you just how far you've come by these new opportunities, because these new opportunities are going to align with the new version of you. This better and best version of yourself. You've done the work. You deserve it. You deserve everything that you have coming to you. Then you got the King of Pentacles. Generous, professional, responsible, practical. A successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you are offered. The Midas touch. Anything that you want. This is kind of like when it says the Midas touch, it reminds me of the Magician card here. But it is saying that you have done the work. Keep moving forward. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep planting those seeds on fertile ground. That is exactly what you're doing. Okay? You don't have... Let's do one more. Thank you for bringing to answer, Spirit Guide. What else do you have for my lovely Libras as they are moving? Ooh. All right, hold on, y'all. Okay, you have the 5 of Pentacles. So here's the thing, Libra. You know, the 5 of Pentacles is that energy of being left out in the cold, feeling like you're going through something on your own, you're going through it alone and all this stuff. I think this is a reminder from Spirit that of how far you've come. Like you have come from this space and you did all of this work. This is where, this means full circle. This is where you started and look where you ended up. This 9 of Pentacles. This 4 of Wands, this 6 of Swords, these 2 World cards out here. You have so much out here telling you that you are successful. You are moving to a season of complete success. Keep doing the work, but you got to keep giving gratitude all the way. You have to keep garnering those lessons, looking over all of this time, this whole year, this whole month, from the last new moon even to now. What have you done different? What have you learned? Okay, how have you proven to yourself? It says fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. This doesn't say that. This is where you started. This is where you started. You've come full circle. Or you are coming full circle. If you're still in this place, this reading is telling you you're coming full circle. If you are, especially if you're somebody who's doing the work now. This ain't like no magic potion, no magic pill that I'm going to sit around and do nothing but twiddle my thumbs and then these doors are going to open for me. No. You have to do the work. You have to do the spiritual work. You have to do the emotional work. You have to do the physical work. The Spirit is like, you are coming forward. But what I'm picking up here is that this is where you are. This is where you started. And moving into this new cycle, this is what your new existence is, or it's going to be. This is what it's going to be for you. All right, let's get some clarifiers. I'm going to read the cards that came out. They came out in your pre-shuffle. So you got 2 cards here. I'm going to read these out of the book, actually. I'm going to try to make it quick. So you got 2 cards about connecting. You got one that talks about connecting with music. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me through music. And you have another one that says move your body. Thank you, angels, for motivating me to move my body and energy. And I think this goes back to that divine connectedness is what this is talking about. How you communicate with the spirit world and how it communicates to you. And we know that the spirit realm always is communicating with us through music and through song. That could be song. If some of y'all might be hearing songs in your dreams. If you're hearing songs in your dreams, pay attention to the words in those songs. Pay attention to the message the Spirit is trying to give you in your dream spaces, okay? And then moving your body. And that's why I said a lot of this is about when you're ascending and you're having those ascension symptoms and you're having a spiritual awakening experience. A lot of that stuff is how do I break up this stagnant energy and I awaken and realign and balance those chakras and get that kundalini energy moving. You have to move your body. I don't care if that's in exercise. I don't care if that's in yoga. I don't care if that's in dance. Do something that makes you feel liberated and free, because that helps free your mind space of this negativity. Even with this 5 of Pentacles energy, this can be kind of like self-loathing energy. That stuff frees up and it puts you in a high vibrational space too. So I'm going to read a couple of these out of the book and see what it says. So let's look at move your body. There we go. your body. Okay. All right, here it is. All right, this one says move your body. Your angels are encouraging you to get moving. It's time to get motivated and energized. You may feel stagnant or held back at this time, but the only person who can get between you and your goals is you. That's that Eight of Swords energy that we were just talking about. It says take steps towards anything that you've been putting off, as this will get your energy moving and you will be more open and receptive to new and exciting experiences, which talks to this Ten of Swords, talking about these new opportunities that are about to come into your life. You may feel stagnant, but that's okay, because now it's the time when things are beginning to move again. Distance yourself from the energies that are standing in your way and make space for the thrilling opportunities that are being offered to you. If you've been putting off an exciting venture for some time, you're being encouraged to go for it now. Your angels are the wings on your back, and they want you to spread them now. So this goes back to, like I said, these doors that are closing and new opportunities are opening. And what I was saying about as you are spiritually transforming, how people are being removed from your life and new people, new opportunities are being brought in to replace that. That is exactly what this card is talking about. Now let's go to the Connect with Music card and see what we get from that. All right, Connect with Music. It says the angels are encouraging you to take time in your day to listen to music. Use it as a tool to help yourself relax and enjoy life. Music brings people together, and it's important to spend time with like-minded friends and loved ones in an environment where you can dance and have fun. Taking some time to do this allows your heart to open to the inspiration from the angels surrounding you. Yes, you are a beacon of light, and the angels want to help you connect with their guidance and inspiration. Listening to positive, uplifting music is so important for your spiritual growth. As you do so, your heart will open up and draw the angels close to you. They're desperate to dance at your side. Make it happen. There are also messages coming in through the lyrics and music, so keep your ears open. If you are a musician, the angels want to be a part of your musical career. Invite them in. So, like I said, music is a messenger. That's why I said be aware of what songs you're picking up on, what you're hearing in your dream space, what you're seeing in your dream space, ways that spirit is speaking to you. And then you had this other card to fall out, the Power of Surrender card. This one says surrender to divine timing. That's why I said when you have this Hanged Man energy here about going in within and perspective, and get this Knight of Cups, this introspect, and then this Eight of Swords, like I said, that may speak to you taking a pause to reflect. And then after I said that, we had the Hanged Man to come out. We said take pause to reflect. You're surrendering to divine timing when you do that. Spirit is saying there are sometimes we try to push ourselves forward on the path and we meet that resistance from the divine realm, because it's saying, no, there's something you have to glean from this. There's something you have to take in. There's something you have to learn that you have to pick up on before we move you forward, because you're going to need that information as you move forward. So that is what you're doing when you're moving through this 12-12 portal, this new moon energy, this new year energy. This is what you do. You take the time out to take inventory of what you have experienced, how you contributed to those experiences. What did I learn? What could I have done better? Because you're going to be faced with tests and challenges that bring you back to applying these lessons that you learned. And I'm telling you, you will more readily see them. You will more readily see those red flags, and you won't be entertaining them the way you did before. You won't be justifying them because you're a sweet person. You want to give people a chance, but you know these things hinder you. They break you. They don't move you forward. They don't grow you. So Spirit's like, stop wasting your time entertaining what does not make you better, what does not elevate you, what does not align with who you are becoming. Okay? It says sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. I'm telling you. Libra, let me tell y'all something. Spirit is on your behind. And for good reason, because Spirit has some good stuff waiting on you. Now let's get a couple more cards, and then I'll get a spirit animal oracle for you and some angel numbers, okay? So you have here compassion. So when you, didn't I just say at the beginning, when we are taking that review of the past, we're taking a compassionate review of the past. So as you're taking inventory of the lessons that you learned throughout this year, this season, this cycle, have compassion with yourself. Extend kindness and compassion to yourself. Kindness and compassion to people who have hurt you, who have been up. Because guess what? They had to be catalysts for change on this journey for you. That's something I was reflecting on the other day when I was doing my reflections. And I was like, you know, I wanted to be mad at people for how they treated me or what they did to me or what they took from me. But Spirit's like, well, they were a catalyst for change. For you waking up to who you truly are. What your gifts and your talents are. If that person didn't do that, you would never have woken up to that. You'd have never found your personal power. You'd have never found your voice and had the strength to use it. That's why I say have compassion with yourself and others. Because they had to happen, what they did had to happen, and you had to meet them so that you could know more about who you are and what you're capable of. Okay? Let's do a couple of more. Thank you, Archangels, Ancestors, Spirit Guides. What messages do you have? Vitality. I am a being of light. I accept the divine energy in my body and every one of my cells regenerates. This goes back to this dance card. As you move your body, and that's that green for the heart chakra. So as you move your body, you are waking up this energy within you. And you are. And then this card has green in it too. So it talks about, to me, that talks about love. Self-love, love within and love without. Thank you, Archangels, Ancestors, Spirit Guides. Here we go. I'm going to get maybe one more. Inner strength. Didn't I just say that? If you had not gone through this stuff, and this is red, so that's your root chakra, you would never have known who you are, what you were capable of. I'm telling you. You needed these situations to make you stronger. Nothing moves me from my path to the light because I have complete confidence in myself. I realize my innate qualities and abilities to know that with God, I can do anything. All the power I need is within me. And so it is. And so it is. You are more powerful than you know. And you're stronger than you know. So you have to go through this Ten of Swords energy and stuff. You're a lot stronger than you know. To come full circle out of this Five of Pentacles energy. And then you have this purple, which is the crown chakra, which this card talks about balance. You started off with the Temperance card, which me talks about balance. And then you got the balance card here. Okay? And it says, I find balance between each sphere of my life. I am the master of my daily life. I make time to nourish the spiritual and the physical, which is why this music and dance is here. And then this that Four of Swords about going within and taking their perspective, spiritual introspect. I bring love to my world by fulfilling the needs of my body and soul. You got that move your body here. All right. All right, let me get you a soul truth card. And then I'll get you a spirit message card. Thank you, Archangels, Ancestors, Spirits, Guides. Hold on, let's see, Manny. Let's see. You got, what if it was easy? What if it was easy? So what if it was, Libra? If it was easy, what would you do differently? It doesn't have to be hard. Call in the universe, the stars, the angels, and all their powers. Find a solution. You started off with the Temperance card, solutions. Would you take the next step if it were easy? It's time to expect ease, call in grace, and receive guidance. You are supported. I'm telling you, the spiritual realm has your back. And this goes back to this card here. The wisdom to accept help from others. And that is what they was talking about. Spirit is like, ask us. We're here. We're here. We want to guide you. It says, list 10 possible ideals for your soul's current calling. Lean into ease is here. You just have to say yes to it. So being open to all channels of universal supply at this time, because you don't know how Spirit is going to bring the finances, the support. You have to be open to it. You have to be open to it. Okay, let me get you one of these and we'll get you an animal oracle. Stay connected. Divine connected. Staying connected with the spirit realm. Didn't I say that? With this 9 of Wands is what I was talking about. That you have done all this work. The Spirit is saying don't get lax here. Don't start to slack off. Stay connected to the spirit realm. Stay connected to your higher self. Stay in your power. Stay in your power. Stand in your integrity. Okay? We are all born connected to spirit, often known as the divine source. Yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to source. As you are moving into this new season, this new cycle, I am telling you, this is the most important time. Because whatever energy you are operating in, you will produce more of the same as you move through this portal, as you move into the new year. So get out your own way. Get out your head about what you lack and what you don't think you're capable of, what you don't think you deserve, what you don't think you can't do. Spirit is saying no. And that's why I tell people when I do these readings, is love in the cards? Yes. Is finance in the card? Yes. Is balance in the card? Yes. Is emotional fulfillment in the cards? Yes. It's always in the card. It is the path that you take to get to it. And that is what these messages are for, to say, okay, this is a sign like this one for you to connect with spirit, for you to give gratitude for the lessons that you learned on this journey, for you to glean from that what you can do better. And then you move forward with that. You don't take that negative forward. What is the new moon? I'm using what serves me well. As I'm moving through it and we're going into the next full moon, I'm releasing what does not serve me. Cycle after cycle after cycle after cycle. That's all it is. You learning different lessons on each phase of this journey, at each cycle, and what is necessary, what moves me forward, what makes me strong, what helps me heal others, that's what I take forward. And I keep taking it forward with me. The things that don't serve any of those purposes or my highest purpose, I release that stuff back to the universe and I give gratitude for having experienced it, but I know that it doesn't serve me well. And now I know how to readily identify it moving forward, so that I don't give it the time, attention, and energy that it does not deserve, to hold me, keep me held up, to keep me feeling Eight of Swords stuff in my own way. All right? Thank you, Archangel, Ancestor, Spirit Guides. What Archangel, Animal, Oracle card do you have? Woo. For my Libras, that one leaped out. And then on the card, you got this dolphin leaping out the water. So you got the dolphin spirit, Libras. Let's see what that says. Live joyfully in the present. Yes, Libras. Live. You know, when I think about Libra, the word liberation comes to mind to me. Freedom. Flow. That is exactly what this is for you. Know that you have done the work to get where you are. Because you come, like I said, you come in full circle. This is going to be a whole new world, a whole new experience for you. But you got to enjoy the journey too. You know? Okay, it says, the wisdom of the dolphin card reminds you that you are a special, highly evolved being. Didn't we just say you're going through the spiritual awakening phase and cycle? So it says you're a highly evolved being. Throughout your long soul journey, you may not have been faultless. No one has. But that is the past. You are now a light bearer carrying sacred geometric keys and codes from this and other universes. Dance and play. Do what makes your heart happy. Didn't this thing talk about moving your body and music? Your task is to lighten up and be joyful and gracious as you spread your wisdom. Bring through the gold ray of Christ and you will automatically heal others. Also know that no one is perfect, so keep your heart open and understanding and forgiveness. Having a compassionate review of the past for yourself and for others. Knowing that those people were meant to come into your life to teach you, to help you evolve into who you actually are and who you're still becoming. You're still on the journey. As long as you're still here, you're still on the journey. There's still stuff you need to learn. But that doesn't mean that we're less grateful for what we have learned. And learning how to lighten up. Enjoy this journey. Laugh, play, sing, dance. Spend time with people that bring out that joyful inner child in you. All right, Libras, you've earned that. All right, let's get you some angel numbers. Be on the lookout for these angel numbers if you are not already seeing them. Ooh, Libra. And make sure you put in the comments if you're not seeing these or if you are already seeing them, make sure you put this in the comments. So you got two that came out. Double zeros. What does this say? I am observant. Yes, that is what you need to be doing. Taking inventory. What am I noticing in my life? As you're moving in this new cycle, this new energy, this new phase, what am I noticing that I've already learned that I don't have to perpetuate in this new cycle? Okay? If that person is not giving me what I deserve in a relationship, I know what those energies feel like. So I'm not interested in entertaining that energy. Let me go ahead and end that. Let me go ahead and close that door and move forward. So I'm open to something that gives me what I want. If this business opportunity does not align with who I am, who I'm becoming, my gifts, my talents, it does not give me the fulfillment that I desire. Why am I going to sit here and keep playing around with it? Why am I going to entertain it? I know where it's going to take me. nowhere near where I'm supposed to be going. So we learn how to release those things quicker. So I am observant. Angels ask for your attention. Open your eyes, listen, and think about everything that is happening. Trust your intuition and follow their guidance without any delay. Focus inward through meditation and prayer. That is another card. You got what? 1, 2, 3. You had 4 cards here. Excuse me. That talk about introspect, meditation, prayer, connecting with the divine. All right. So you got double zeros. So remember that. And then you got 10, 10. 10 is your number. But you got the 10 of swords out here. You had another 10 somewhere. So that's your number. Then you had, like I said, coming full circle. 10, 10. New cycle. End of one cycle, beginning of a new one. I am patient. Yes. Patience, patience, patience. Okay? Keep your thoughts positive and be patient as everything is working out for your highest good. Trust that your angels are working behind the scenes to help you. More confirmation. More confirmation from this 8 of Swords energy. This 5 of Pentacles energy. Think the thoughts that are positive, that move you forward, that speak to the outcomes that you want, that you desire as you move forward. Okay? Let's see what else. Thank you, Archangels, Ancestors, Spirit, guys. We're going to take about 2 more. Ooh. Then you got the number 14. I am practical. I am practical. It says you are open-minded and always up to try something new. Yet you are wise enough to stop and think before you jump into things. 8 of Swords. Taking that pause. Hangman. That time to reflect. Knight of Cups here. Introspective. Balancing that thought and that the head and the heart. Balancing how I go within and what I think about. Because what I think about, I bring about, right? It says this pragmatic approach helps ensure your time, attention, and efforts are meaningful. Let's do one more. Thank you, Archangels, Ancestors, Spirits, guys. You got the number 20 and it fell on this 1010. Balance. That's what it talks about. I am harmonious. Yep. Balance. Balance, balance, harmony. You relate to others on an almost cosmic level. You are dedicated to building harmonious relationships of all kinds. You have the ability to persuade others to your point of view by using gentle means. That's what I said about this. What you are learning on this journey, you are going to be applying because you are being called to share your light, your life experiences with others. I'm going to get one more card. I don't know why I'm being guided to get this one, so we're going to get this card and see what comes out. This is a Divine Beloved Oracle card. Thank you, Archangels, Ancestors, Spirits, guys. Give me one more message for my lovely Libras so that we can guide them as they are moving through this new season, this new cycle, and this 12-12 portal. What did you have for my lovely Libras? Okay. Protection. I am safe. Change me, Divine Beloved, into one who is protected from all negative energy and predictions. Fill me with your dazzling and radiant lights. Make me a vessel for your love. I now release all fears I've absorbed from others. That's why I said liberation, freedom. That's exactly who you are. Free to be you, free to heal others, free to help others, free to love others, free to love yourself, free to connect with the divine realm. All right, Libra, show the world who you are, my loves. Thank you so much. This is what I have for you. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. I'm going to be posting this week an end of the year video. But it is a general collective read for all signs. It won't be time stamped or anything. It's just a collective read for everybody. So look out for that. I will see you then.